How does stress impact blood sugars? Stress hyperglycemia is when a person without diabetes has high blood sugar levels of over 180 mg per deciliter due to stress. Hormones and inflammation cause blood sugars to rise to similar levels that doctors see in diabetes. Stress hyperglycemia is a name for blood glucose levels above 180 mg per deciliter in people without an existing diagnosis of diabetes. It commonly affects people who are critically ill in the hospital. In hospitals, a doctor uses insulin infusions to manage glucose levels and prevent further complications which could be life-threatening. This video explores how stress on the body changes blood sugar levels and the symptoms it may cause. It discusses stress hyperglycemia in the context of people in the hospital and how to manage everyday stress to keep blood sugar steady. The stress response occurs when the sympathetic nervous system is activated. Areas of the brain are responsible for processing fear, arousal, and emotional stimuli. This can cause a cascade of hormonal and psychological responses. The adrenal glands at the top of the kidneys release hormones such as cortisol and catecholamines, which increase blood sugar levels. Commonly known as the fight and flight response, the stress response is an evolutionary mechanism to protect the body from danger or harm. By increasing blood sugar, the body has fuel to use immediately to run or take whatever physical or mental actions are needed. However, in everyday life, an overactive stress response can be harmful. Experts note that ongoing stress can increase the risk of insulin resistance and lead to high blood sugar levels in the body. This can contribute to the development of type 2 diabetes. In daily life, people with a diagnosis of type 2 diabetes may benefit from stress management techniques, as this may also help manage glucose levels. What is stress hyperglycemia? Stress hyperglycemia is a short-term rise in blood sugar that occurs due to illness, physical stress, or psychological stress. It is common in a hospital setting and resolves when the stressful condition is no longer present. A doctor will diagnose stress hyperglycemia when blood glucose exceeds 180 mg per deciliter in people without diabetes. Experts note that at least 50% of critically ill people experience it within the first 48 hours of admission to a critical care unit. Some research suggests that known risk factors for diabetes, such as a higher body mass index or BMI, or a family history of diabetes, may increase the risk of stress hyperglycemia. According to a 2021 review, scientists initially considered stress hyperglycemia a normal protective response to keep the body in balance. However, research has since indicated that it can lead to adverse outcomes and complications. For example, critically ill patients have a higher risk of death if they develop stress hyperglycemia. There may be an increased risk of developing type 2 diabetes after recovering from stress hyperglycemia. Children and adolescents may face a higher risk of having type 1 diabetes. Symptoms of stress. In a hospital setting, doctors will monitor psychological signs of stress in the body in order to manage symptoms. In people with stress hyperglycemia, this may help prevent further complications or death. In an everyday setting, the following are signs of stress: trouble sleeping, feeling unwell more and getting sick more than usual, digestive problems, headaches, feeling sad, feeling angry or irritable, using substances such as drugs or alcohol more than usual. How to manage stress levels. Ways of managing stress levels include regular exercise and physical activity, relaxing activities such as deep breathing or meditation, using an app to help relax the muscles. Take measures to get enough sleep, such as having a regular sleep routine, limiting caffeine intake, prioritizing tasks such as deciding what to do now and what to do another day, asking family or friends for support. If someone has stress symptoms they feel they cannot manage, or if they are thinking of harming themselves, they can speak with a doctor who will be able to help. How to manage blood sugar levels. People with diabetes can talk with their doctor or dietitian to learn how to better manage their blood glucose levels. In addition, they may need to monitor their blood sugar using tests. The following tips from the American Heart Association and the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention may help people with and without diabetes to manage their blood sugar levels. Eat a varied diet rich in vegetables, whole grains, beans, nuts, and lean protein foods. Avoid processed foods, refined carbohydrates, and sugary foods and drinks. If able, be physically active and exercise regularly. Manage weight if possible. Drink water rather than sweetened juices or sodas. Limit alcoholic drinks. Eat at regular times and avoid skipping meals.